All right, we're back here. We're trying to dial in. Welcome back. We're trying to dial in this Tundra right here. Uh, Person wants a 5.7 liter V8 Tundra with under 100,000 miles and under uh, $30,000. So let's go ahead and take a look at that market here. Now, right now, we're looking in the we need four-wheel drive. Um, and we're looking in our local market, which is going to be North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia area. We don't want to go too far out on this one. Reason being is um, we go too far out on this, it's going to be hard for us to get the uh, it's going to be hard for us to be able to verify that the truck is what we want, right? Like it's got to be, if you're going to buy out of state on a used vehicle, the vehicle's got to have under 15,000 or 10,000 miles. I usually don't recommend buying something that you can't sight unseen unless it's super low miles. Because the pictures don't tell you anything necessarily, right? Pictures don't give you all the information. Um, let's take a look here. This one looks like it's just came in. It is a 2012 with 78 on it. This is a good deal on this one. There's a cheap one. Nice crew cab. It's not unlimited. They'd also like it to be a limited, but boy, I mean, this has only got 78 on it and a 23 grand. That's a good deal. Definitely mark that one. Let's see. Here's one, a 13. That's a double cab, so that's not going to work. You want to go double cab, you get a little less room in the back here, but still okay. It's not bad, but you get a little bit longer bed. So that's the plus side. Plus, you're getting a 13 with 70K on it for $21,000. Kind of hard to beat that for a Tundra. A lot of these are going to be double cabs, but there are going to be some that are going to be crew maxes. Double cab, double cab. That one, I don't even know if that one's here. Okay, here's one with lifted one. 2008 is an older one, but it is nicely customized. This one here. I don't know if I like. I think it needs a new bumper on the back. It might here. Let's see. Let's get a closer look at the rear. The front bumper looks sweet on it. You know, it's got a really heavy duty. Got heavy duty bumpers on it. Nice topper. Got a lift on it. Nice leather. Now, this is a nice one here. Yeah, that would be all right. This one's in Virginia. Now here is a 2010 Limited for 23,000. So if you want, yeah, this is a kind of not the best condition. Scraped up bumpers. Here's a 14 in good shape right here. This one has the more of the up-to-date computers and everything. It has the bigger, it has the nice console in there, little touchscreen in there, and there's navigation, all the goodies. That's a nice one for 30 grand. There's a 16. This one's a TRD, so yeah. Here's a 16. For 29. Let's see. Let's go ahead and open this up just a little bit here and see if we can add some more states. Let's add Florida in there because they had the and Georgia. We'll do those two. Okay. Okay, so let's check them out here. All right, so we are seeing a few options here that are going to be the TRD off-road right here in Jacksonville for 28. Here's one in Orlando for 30,000. That one, I'm going to say is probably something wrong with it based on the pricing. Here's one in Georgia for Crew Max. This could be a low mileage one for 27,000. Let's see. We're just going to check and see if this has more pictures on it. There's the motor. Okay, so this one is a seat 6. This seat folds down. All right, so here, let me show you the pictures on this one here. All right. Yeah, so this is a good solid work truck option here for you. Um, so yeah, this one's going to have low mileage on it, a real reasonable price point. You know, it's not as fancy as some of them, but you know, that's okay. All right. Yeah, so this one, uh, mid 20s. It's a little bit newer. It's a 14. There's one in Jacksonville. That's going to, some of these are, there's one in Bradenton with 98,000. So, I mean, most of these are going to have miles on them, right? Not much we can do about that. Yeah, so you're getting an idea here of what's available, and there isn't. Most of these are going to be double cabs, right? Just how it is. Now you could do a double cab. This one here's about 30 grand. It's an 18 with 81 on it. So this is a newer one right here. It's a nice one, but remember that you know when you go double cab, you get lose a little bit of room in the back, but you know what you lose in the back, you gain in bed. So instead of getting a 5.5 foot bed, you get a 6.5 foot bed. You can see it's a little bit longer there. So, all right. Well, let's do one more thing here. Let's just check it and see if we can take a look nationwide here. Toyota, Tundra, 4-wheel drive. 5.7 liter V8. Let's see if there's any more that say 5.7 on there. Okay, there's not. Okay, good. 7-liter V8, 4-wheel drive. We're going to put like 31,000. We're going to raise this a little bit. I know we said 30,000, but we're going to go up to 32,000 just to see what that does. Okay, 356. Let's see if that helps and get some more in North Carolina. All right, we had a couple grand. Let's see what we can do here. This is a nice deal on one right here. It's a 12, but you got a tonneau cover on the back of it. Your mid-20s. Solid. That's a solid truck right there for the money. Okay, here is a 19 SR5 4x4. This is a good one right here. And I'll tell you, the reason I like this one is this one has the tow mirrors on it, which means that it's going to have a towing package. So this one, TRD package. This is a little bit newer one too, so you're going to get the modern packages on here. You look inside it has a cool little helmet guy on there, I guess. Punisher edition. Oh, cool. I don't know if that was. It's got the cool black badging on it. Yeah, that's nice. Nice Michelin's on it. This is a nice truck. Another nice one. Crew cab, plenty of space. Bed liner, everything you want on a truck. Plus, it's going to have the tow package on there. It gets you a little more towing. 93K on that one. 31,000 bucks. That gives you a much newer one. All right, so SR5, 94,000 miles. That's one that I would say would be a good one to consider. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of double. Here's another 19 with 31,005 on it. Or with 31.5 and 96K. No tow mirrors on this one, but it's still a nice truck. The 19, it's newer. So it's gonna have a little more rugged tires on it, all-terrain tires. So yeah, I mean, another one for okay. It's a double cab. Nice truck, but all right, so let's do one more thing here, and let's just see what happens when we get rid of all of our filter, when we get rid of the, okay, so we got 356 of these under $32,000 and under 100,000 miles. Let's see if we can find anything with low miles on it. That one has 500 miles on it. I don't believe that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's a trade-in. Four-door extended cab. So it's not a Crew Max. But it is low in miles and it is newer. It's a good price. It's under 30 grand. It's an SR, so it's really basic. Let's see. Okay, that's not a real one here. Oh, single cab. Okay. Now, I know you said you want a Crew Max, but here's one. If you're looking for a couple that are just really inexpensive, here's one for SR5 package, $23,000, only 40,000 miles on it. Looks like it's got a dent here, though. Let's check this blue one. Here's a blue 2007 with 50,000 miles on it. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice buy right there on that one. So yeah, again, you're not getting the crew kit, the full crew on this one, but it will seat, three in the front if you need to. It'll seat, or two or three in the back. It's an older one, but it only has 50,000 miles on it, and it's about 20 grand, 25 grand. So for a Toyota that has the same motor in it that all of them do, the same 5.7 liter engine, Okay, that's another extended cab. All right, so here's another 11. This one here has a topper on it, which is, but it is an extended cab, but you do get a topper, and it's only got 35,000 miles on it, 25 grand. So here's one that's, again, you don't get the full seats on it, but one thing you do get with this is you get a longer bed. You get a foot more bed, and then you also get this cool looking topper here. So when you got something like that, it helps, that comes in handy, obviously. You can lock up a lot of stuff that way. You don't have to worry about it getting stolen or anything like that as much. All right, here's a 13 Tundra in Memphis right here. This is a cool one here, 13. Little couple inch lift on this thing and 50K miles on it, 30 grand. They're out there. You're going to have to go to find one to get one. This one here has a touchscreen and everything too on it. So through the Toyota touchscreen. This is pretty well equipped for the year and less than 50,000 miles on it. This is 2013. 30 grand on that one. Let's see what else we have here. Here is a 16 in Utah. That's a double cab. Let's see. There's one in Texas. SR5 TRD. 50K miles. Looks like a nice truck. 27 grand. This one's going to have all the up to date technology. So it's got the newest touchscreen on it and everything. So there's a nice option there for 27,000. One with under 50,000 miles. Let's see this one. What's this one? There's one in Jersey for 30 grand. These are all fairly low in miles on it. They're fairly low miles on them. All right, here's a solid work truck right here. Oh, it's in Honolulu though. Yeah, that one's not going to be cheap to get over here. Okay. So now you see we're starting to creep up here in miles. So now we're looking at ones with over 50,000 on them. Still low miles, but when you go out of state on these, and you look at them, you can't see them up close. It's like, granted, this is a 60,000 mile truck. I'll give you that, but it's also in Wisconsin. Not the end of the world, but kind of hard to test drive it and make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be on it when you're that far away. It doesn't scare me that much, but on these, because these are great vehicles all around. That being said, you don't want to be. Here's a 54,000 mile SR5 for 30 grand. That's in Utah. Only 54K. Here's a lifted one. They've had this one for 6 months, it looks like. Looks like they've done a lot to this. This is a 12. It's got some aftermarket lights on the front and a big giant lift on it, and thing on the, little rack on the top. And this truck looks like a Bigfoot kind of. But if you like lifted trucks, this one's also going to have a custom interior on it. So you got leather, nice looking tires, nice looking lift. 61,000 miles is all on this thing. And, nice. It's got a little touchscreen on there. So this it looks like a modern one with the aftermarket touchscreen and with the aftermarket leather. You got a lift on it, so looks like a cool one. Anyway, you're out the door for 30 grand on that one if you want a lifted one. All right, here is another blue one with a topper. This one is going to have under 60K. It's a 16, so it's a little newer. 32,000 for this one. It is a double cab, but it does have a topper. Here's one in Grand Rapids. Where's this one? 2008 with 76,000 miles on it. Where's this one at? It's in Grand Rapids. Oh, I know these guys at Used Car Motor Mall. Let's check the Carfax on it. It's a good car. It has a clean Carfax. The 17,000. That's a book out of 17,000. They don't have pictures of it yet online, but it's only got 76K on it. Let's see if we got any pics thing. Photos coming soon. It's a blue one. Can't see the pictures of it, so we don't know what the condition is on this one. But that's a cheap one. It's the one you could pay cash for and be out the door. Here's another one for about 17,000 in Maryland. 80,000 miles. That's going to be a double cab. Double cabs. Pictures coming soon. All right. Let's check this out here. See, we got anything coming in? We do. All right. Let's see what the numbers look like. All right. All right, here we got the numbers. We got numbers on the Silverado here. We're going to look that up now. Let's see. All right. So let's take a look at our numbers here. Let's see how they compare. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that's not the one we want. All right, so here is our new number. Okay, so 12.5 trade allowance right here. 12.5 trade allowance. We got a 12.50 rebate. I'm going to compare that to yesterday. All right. Yeah, so not bad here. We saved, yeah, I mean, we got like close to $9,000 off this vehicle here. So we were at 58.10 and now we're getting it for 49 159. So yeah, we got like $7,600 off this truck plus that additional rebate. So not bad. But let's make sure here. All right, let's see if this is, are these the lease numbers? Let's see. Come on, give me the lease. No, that's not the lease one. Okay, let's see if we can find the lease numbers from yesterday. Okay. Okay, so the one yesterday, 50. All right. Okay, so let's see what we can figure out here. So this is what you got to look out for on these. I guess I really don't need to open that one. Okay, let's see. Are we on still? Are we still on?
Thanks for calling Ben Minot. How may I direct your call?
Could you send me to Allie and New Cars, please?
Hold on, please.
You see, right now we got an issue because we have.
Thanks for calling Ben Minot. It's Robert. Can I help you?
Robert, what's happening? Is Allie available?
She's in her office. She's on the phone probably. Is something I can help you with?
Yeah, I've been working a deal with her. I'm just I just got a couple questions on these numbers she sent me.
All right, well, let me see if I can pull it up. Maybe I can answer you some. All right, what name would it be under?
The name on the is under Patrick Murray.
Patrick M-U-R-R-A-Y. All right, what questions you got there, young man?
Well, I got some information from yesterday, and I negotiated. I just like to negotiate my deals before I even talk about payoff or anything. And yesterday,
Uh-huh.
I got some numbers on lease numbers on this 2025 Silverado that we're looking at, and the rebate on it yesterday was showing 2,500, and today I'm seeing a rebate of just 1,250. So I'm just trying to figure out if they included the Costco discount, or if they're missing one of those.
That is the Costco. The other's a trade assist.
Yeah.
The trade assist is only if you purchase it.
Okay, so that other one's a $1,250 for trade assistance. Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to double check and verify that. I thought that's what it was, but I just wanted to double check and verify.
Yeah, I went through it a minute ago with her and all, and we looked through everything. And on a purchase, as a trade assist, you get another $1,250, but on a lease, you don't.
That's what I thought too. I just been calling around, just trying to get the best deal. And you guys, I got to be honest, you guys have worked pretty well with me, so I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, we're pretty easy to get along with.
well, perfect. Well, what I'm going to do here, we're looking good on this. I'm going to go ahead and send over Mr. Murray's information. What
Okay.
you need? Do you need for plate transfer? Do you need?
A copy of his license plate and his registration, and just the insurance.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is, Josh is going to handle this for me. One of my sales, Alex, my BDC girl.
Oh,
Josh is going to handle the rest of it for you. He's standing right here. Let me give you his phone, and he'll tell you exactly what he needs. Okay.
Sounds good.
This is Josh.
Josh, what's happening, my man?
Hey, is Patrick right?
This is Brad Mustaine. I'm a deal negotiator. I'm working on behalf of Patrick.
I got you. Yeah, what I'm gonna need, I'll need registration, insurance, driver's license, all the basic stuff on that one.
Okay, great. And then how long would it be before this? You can get a driver and bring this bad boy out to us.
How far are you?
We're in Wilmington.
Wilmington. I will have to call my drivers. Typically, I'm good to go within a day or two.
Okay, so we can probably get this done today or tomorrow, is what you're saying.
Thursday or Friday? Okay. Yeah, it'd be Thursday or Friday. My drivers are tied up for a couple of days.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Okay, sounds great. I'll go ahead and get all this information. So you need registration, you need driver's license. You said you need a picture of the license plate too?
The registration will take care of that. I shouldn't need a picture of the license. I have the registration.
Okay, if you have the registration. Okay, so registration, proof of insurance, proof of insurance and driver's license.
Yep.
That's it?
Should be. Yeah. If there's anything else, I'll let y'all know.
And then when we do the down payment, when he does the down payment, do you want like a money order or something like that? Would that work?
Certified check is the best way to do it.
Okay. All right. Certified check or the cashier's check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just, he has cash and he just doesn't want to, doesn't want to, it's not that much. So I'll just tell him just to get a check ready. Okay. Sounds good. And then is there any amount that he can put on his credit card? He was asking me, how much can you guys put on a credit card if he has a point card?
We can do up to $5,000 on a card.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. I'll let him know.
All right.
I'll get back with you. Your name's Josh, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sounds good, buddy. All righty. Great. I'll call my client here and then send you all that information. Did you want me just to send all that information to Allie?
Yeah, you can send it over to her and I'll get it from her computer.
Great. Thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
You bet. Okay. Yo, dude.
What is up?
Hey, man, just making dreams come true here. Finally getting it. I called them. They made them. They trade allowance is only good if you get were to purchase it and not lease it. So we're gonna miss 1,250 in rebates, but that's okay. I mean, it still winds up being, it still winds up being about a 306 payment. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then, what would it look like if I did purchase it and not lease it? Would it be way different?
Well, I can go over that with you here. Let me just pull that up here because that is a good question. So let me see here. Let me go back here. So bear with me.
You're good. Got all the time in the world for you, brother.
Yeah, this worked out good. I mean, we got like we get like $600 off this truck.
Love it.
That's insane, dude.
Oh man,
that's like 12. That's like 13% off.
I love it. It's amazing.
And then let's see here. Now you do the thing that you get when you do a purchase on this. Wait, this one here is for a. Let me just make sure I got the right one. I got to make sure I got the right numbers here. That's the 2026. Hang on. Let me see if I can find the 2026. And I'll tell you how I did it. They had a 2026 on their lot, and I had them give me the numbers for that one first. Okay.
Smart.
That way they had their trade locked in, and then I said, "Oh, wait a minute, you got a 2025 on there with a couple thousand miles." So that way they couldn't try to change the trade number on it to try to get more money. So,
gotcha.
Yeah. So it worked out pretty good. So we ended up getting we got way more than we should have for that truck, to be honest with you. And then we also got a pretty solid discount on this truck. So it worked out all in all. Let me just see what this. I'm just still trying to find these numbers here for the purchase, because it wouldn't be a bad thought necessarily to do it that way, because you do get a couple more rebates. But the thing is that like the payment goes up a lot.
So yeah, I guess that's all I was curious on. My buyout, then I could do what, like a 6-year lease?
No.
Excuse me, no. Like I could do a 6-year loan on the
whatever's left over. Yeah. You and so that would be like what's left over after 3 years. So you're making a pay. So the truck is we're getting the truck for like 50,000 before taxes and everything, right? Because of the little the Costco and all that.
Yeah.
So that was like $1,250. So that was pretty good actually.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, and let's see here. That's a lease. We don't want lease. We want buy. Okay, we got numbers. Okay, here we go. All right, so on the 20. Let me find it here. I think I have it on my phone actually.
Okay.
I do have it. You can do the other option would be like to do like an 84 month. You could do it for like 84 months and it gets you a little bit. I mean, like the payment's going to be under 500. Let me just see here. Okay, that is for lease. Where's the purchase? Here's the purchase. Okay. So on the 2025, with $4,000 down, you could do 84 months, and it would be like 457 to 478 if you to put money down on that one. So yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be much different as far as
It'd be like an extra $100 a month.
yeah, it'd be like an extra
extra 150.
Yeah, extra 150 a month. So I mean, if you want a lower payment, then go with the lease. If you want to pay a little, $5,000 down, I mean, yeah, you're going to be paying like an extra $150 a month for it. And then you don't have a way to get out of it at 3 years. Say, the reason that I tell people, the other thing I like about it is if somebody like T-bones you, let's say, and the insurance airbags deploy, but the insurance company decides to fix your truck. I mean, it's not going to be what you're going to want at the end of the lease. So you got a chance to kind of wipe your hands clean of it at the end of it if something were to happen in 3 years. But like I said, it's still not bad. I mean, you're still in the fours on a truck. You know what I mean? It's not bad, but then, yeah, you're financing it over 84, or you could do a 3-year lease on it and then finance what's left over. So, like, I think you're going to.
Let's just stick with that plan.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's just go with the lease.
Okay. Yeah, I just, it doesn't wind up being a whole lot different, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So. No, I think you sold me on the lease.
Yeah, it's just.
And then you ever watch the show Ballers? I think The Rock's in it.
Yeah.
It's on HBO. It's like Entourage for like athletes.
Yeah.
They have a line in that, and he says, "If it drives, flies, floats, or fucks, lease it. Don't buy it." So we're just gonna stick with that game plan.
If the Rock says.
Yeah, The Rock says. Go roll. Yeah, so yeah, we'll get Rocky on this one, and let's stick with the lease, 4,500 down, 36 month.
Okay, sounds great, perfect, and we're gonna do 10K lease at with 4,500 down. Beautiful. Okay, and they said that they can get that, they can transport that. It'll be Thursday to Friday before they can transport it.
All right.
So
cool.
So
just tell me where to sign and where to send some money.
And they said the best way to do it is to pay with a cashier's check or a certified check.
I couldn't put this on an Amex, could I?
Yeah, you can. You can put up to $5,000 on a credit card. I don't know if they take Amex, but I'll check.
All right.
I can check.
Yeah, that would be my first option because then I can just take those points,
mm-hmm.
and then just drop the 4,500 in the bank and then pay that off. So yeah, will you find out if I can do Amex? I can do that fucking today over the phone. And then if they want a cashier's check, just let me know. That'll be option B. Just let me know the details on where to send that.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much, Red.
You bet. All right. What's up, dude?
Hey, I'm sorry for the last minute change up, but I just talked to my business partner. He said purchase it instead of lease it. 'Cause then you're in for like 6 years with like that's not a bad payment for a new truck. Versus like in for 9 years, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. That's up to you. The only reason why I say why I switch people towards that, the only reason I say that is because you have the option to pay that off sooner if you want to, but you do get you get a nice. It's still a reasonable payment. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not bad at like at in the mid fours. So okay, all right. Well, I'll go ahead and let them know that you guys want to go ahead and do the purchase. I mean, normally I tell business owners to lease for the reasons that I told you. That being said, but you want to keep it cool. You want to keep it good with that with your business partner, and
Right.
You wouldn't be. I don't think you'd be in a bad spot equity wise, no matter what. So. The one thing that they're going to do is that when they call you, they're going to they're going to want to talk to you about adding a bunch of warranties and shit like that on it, since you're going to finance it for a long time. That I wouldn't buy any warranty on it because it's a new truck. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't need a warranty. It doesn't need tire and wheel. The only other reason I say to lease it is because you have an option to put a warranty on it when the lease is up. But warranties, they can be expensive. I mean, they're going to want like another $3,500 for $2,500, $3,500 to space that out over 150,000 miles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, those are just things to consider. So,
yeah, fuck. Now I'm going back. Now I want to lease it again. Fuck.
I mean, honestly, yeah. Here's the thing. So it's like when you look at what the residual is, that's what you finance over the course. That's all you're paying for is the depreciation on the truck for the first 3 years, right? And then you finance the rest of it. Now, most of the time when people finance over 84, they don't make payments for 84 months. They make payments for 60 out of those 84. It's just when you have a slower time of year, you have that lower payment option. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the reason why you get that lower. You can finance it over 84, get a 450 payment, but knowing that you're going to pay it, you're going to make a $600 payments most of the time, right? You're going to pay more to pay it off sooner. So that's kind of what I tell people. It's like you can finance the rest of the residual over 84 months, and I mean that's a long time. I mean that's 10 years to pay off a truck, but you're not going to be paying it for 10 years. You're going to probably pay it off in 7 but you're going to have that option to have that lower payment. Does that make sense? It's all simple interest. So,
all right, will you give me 3 minutes? I'll call you back.
All right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
All right, I'll call you back.
Right. I get you? You okay? Oh, snap.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
What's up, dude? Give me a call when you get this. Yo, what's up, dude?
Hey, sorry I missed your call.
No problem, no problem. I just wanted to. There's a caveat here to this, so my apologies. When I got those numbers from them initially, I didn't have the trade assist, the trade payoff in that. That's all right.
Okay.
So it's going to put it's instead of you be like in the mid fours, it could bring you into like the low to mid fives.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I mean, I didn't. My bad because I didn't really think about that because your payment could go up $75. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on.
Because now, yeah, I mean,
You didn't account for
the payoff.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want the lowest payment possible. So I'm sorry to flip flop again, but let's go.
No, that's my apologies because I mean, in all fairness, your business partner has a point. But like once it creeps up a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? It might just be better to take a lower payment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think that's just where we're at. I think that's the right move.
Yeah, no,
So,
and that's my apologies on that because I'm like looking at this. I'm like, wait a second, you know, like this because it seemed kind of low, and I'm like, this should be about $80 more. So yeah, and then you're creeping into the 500. So yeah,
Okay.
and let me just get you a payment in the low threes, and you know, and then when we sell the truck, if you go over the miles, we'll just buy the truck and sell it, you know, to the dealership.
Okay.
So don't worry if we go over the miles, okay?
All right, that works for me.
All right, man.
Sweet,
buddy. All right, I'll just go ahead and send all the information over, and I'm still trying to find out if they take American Express or not. So,
all right. Just let me know. Thank you.
All right, buddy. So yeah, real quick here. So what I did is that when I initially worked car deals, and this is where I made a mistake, but I always negotiate the car deals with no, if I'm going to tell them about my trade, I'm not going to tell them about a payoff or what bank I'm using or any of that kind of information. I'll give them that information when they earn it, you know. So that's why I want to make sure I get a trade number from them. They know that you have, you know, negative equity in your trade. They'll use that as leverage. Sometimes they've got to put more money into the vehicle if you have negative equity. If you have a bunch of positive equity in your vehicle, they'll try to not pay you what the vehicle is worth. So that's what you got to. That's why we don't talk about payoff. We don't want to tell them what lender we're using. In this case, we didn't really want to tell them because the lender was Capital One. You know, when you tell them, oh yeah, it's you know, so much to Capital One, then what they do is they see, oh, Cap One usually has a little bit higher interest loans, so they assume that they can add reserve to their rates and bump the rate on you as much as they can because they don't think you're going to notice that. That's why we don't negotiate those things in there. But that being said, you've got to adjust for that. So the trade allowance is $1,250, but this pay, you know, 4,000 down would show payments like probably like in the low five, like mid fives. What we're looking at then is we have to add another $5,000 worth of payments to this because we're not including the payoff. So instead of there being pay like you see, look, for every $1,000 is about $16 payment. So $5,000 is $80. So now our payment goes from, you know, mid fives in this case to mid sixes. The other case, mid fives to low fives. So, you know, that's how we go about getting the best possible deal on a vehicle. So that's how we do it. And this is what we were able to do in this case. Let's take a look here. let's get it down to the nitty gritty here, and I'll tell you what we were able to do. Oops. All right. Okay, so here's what we were able to do here. With the down payment being where it is, we were able to get $8,000 off the vehicle. Now this is where it gets kind of weird here. So you can see here we got $58,000, $10 is the price of the truck, minus $8,000 discount, and then we get a $1,250 rebate for being a Costco member. So it's $9,250 off this truck, bringing us down to $48,760. They add a little $400 add-on, which is, like nitrogen in the tires and tinted windows, maybe something like that for an addendum. Total purchase price of the vehicle that is now $49,000. Okay, so we have a trade allowance of $1,250, and we did pretty good on that one because we would have drove that one in to a lot to trade it. It would not have been as much as that. So we determined that because we were going to have them tow it, and the issue with that is that we get $7,500 for it. Instead, we've got $1,250 for it. So customer had to fix the vehicle, and it cost them, probably about $3,000 total to get everything done. It was kind of a wash by the end of the day. When you consider the towing and all that bullshit. We'll say $2,500. So $7,500 is what it would, is what they would have gave him for it. So instead of him getting $2,000 in equity, he got $4,000 in equity, or or even $5,000 in equity compared to $2,500. So we made that determination that fixing the truck was better in this case. With the rebate, with those additional rebates. So yeah, with the trade difference being $36,659, and an administration fee, which is their dock fee, taxes, and then the plate fee. Net price $37,724. Yeah, so overall, good job for the customer on that one. Took a while to get it done.